Hello Zebra Herd and welcome back to Octogeddon, and today I want to be trying out hard mode. You might know in the last episode we checked out Endless Ocean, one of the two game modes we unlocked for completing the main game, and the other one is hard mode, which we're gonna be getting started with today. I just sort of started at the end of last episode to see like if it has any special cutscene or anything. It doesn't, it just goes into hard mode, so wow, Dragon DNA, really? Holy cow. We might as well get started with hard mode, see if we can't get by it in any degree, because that sounds like it'd be fun. And all of the upgrades that we've gotten from previous things seem to come over, except for a couple things. One, our health upgrades. We do not get our health upgrades. As you can see on the top left, we only have 3 hearts instead of our 8, which is totally stinky. But more things like we start with 4 tentacles, when we get hit we explode, our starting cache, we can see what enemies are coming up soon. That kind of stuff we do get to see. The enemy is choosing what to attack with, we already know, don't worry. So yeah, we're gonna be making our way through and see how much of a dent we can make into hard mode. It might be difficult, it might be so difficult that I just can't handle it. But it really stinks you don't get your extra health, but I mean, I can understand the idea. But we'll just try our best to make progress with this game mode and see if we can't beat it. I don't think we're gonna be able to beat all of it, and we might eventually have to go back to normal mode to earn up more shells, but I feel like I might do that off camera. Not really sure. But for now, we have a harder difficulty version of Octogeddon to try. And I don't know, maybe we'll play this through all the way. I wanna be able to get 100% in this game, but it really depends on your guys' interest and support. I'm recording all of this way ahead of schedule. Like, what is this gonna be, episode 11? Episode 7 goes out the day I'm recording this, so like I'm pretty ahead of schedule right now. Okay, that could have been a little bit scary. 'Cause this takes like 5 hits, yep, that's a lot. But yeah. So with that being said, I really don't know like how enthused people will be for me to continue after the story mode. Hopefully, you know, I'm wrong. But the first 6 or 7 episodes have been doing really well. You guys have been really enjoying it. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback. So I'm definitely continuing. It's just a matter of, I don't know if I wanna continue too far past finishing the story mode. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Ah, I moved too soon because I'm the biggest dingus on planet Earth. And maybe beyond. Remember the biggest dingus in the universe. There we go, hit you. There we go, have decent aim for once. Got it. I just have to hit you 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1. Oh, that's 10 right there. 10 shells I just got, cool. Awesome, so I'm not really worried about this guy. We're probably gonna run into a huge wave of enemies soon, and we only have 3 hits every time I take in a hit. That's a 1/3 of my health, guaranteed, every time. And I'm gonna guess things are gonna be more expensive. Maybe not, maybe the whole difficulty with it, because so far, I really don't know. I mean, maybe it's just that we deal with a lot more difficult enemies, because these guys still take 2 hits. The submarines, I know in the past, only took 5 hits. That only takes 2 hits, so it seems like everything takes the same amount of damage. I feel like more what it is that we don't have extra amount of health. We don't get that help at all, and we can deal with really difficult enemies right away, and then we just have to deal with that. 4, no, that was 5, okay. There's the end of the level right there. Do I wanna try to, oh, never mind. Okay, I was gonna see if I couldn't get an extra coin out of that submarine, but what's it matter? We can get a couple extra shells here, bringing us up to 74. I'm gonna need hundreds of shells to continue onward. Okay. Well, let's see what enemies are coming up. This is a very useful upgrade. We do have invisible subs coming up. That is a big deal. So while I would love to buy the snail shell, I can't just yet. So let's go ahead and buy an angler, and we'll buy the goldfish, which will be a good investment in the future. I could buy the penguin, but the penguin almost always is a waste of money, for me so far. I mean, I would love to hear some good argument cases for the penguin, because I love penguins, the animal. Penguins are so cute, and they're also, you know, black and white, just like me. I have a kinship. But beyond that, I just don't think they're very good in this game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, wait, 1, 2, that's gonna hurt. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Sometimes you just gotta let it be. Ah, that stinks. I messed it up. I needed to be quicker than that. I need more, of course, power, but it can be hard to do that. If I could get a Cobra, that'd be very, very impactful. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get hit. Yep, there's nothing I can do about it. Might as well let it happen, right? Nuclear wave. This could either turn out really well or really bad. Let me get rid of this guy first, if I can. 1, 2, and move back over like that. Got it. Of course, buying the angler was a really good call because I would have already been taken out by now. Oh geez, I need to take care of this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then explode you before you explode me. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I'm surviving. Even if I get taken out here, I still have a couple revives after this, which will be good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, indeed. Hard mode is so difficult. It's crazy. I love it. Because, you know, it's just fun to play this game more and get a better challenge. I'm dead here. 3, 4, 5. If they just sort of showed up a little bit farther away, would have been fine. But at least start with 800 coins. Ooh, what do I want to do here? There are good options. And the best option, while I would love to try the snapping turtle, because it blocks bullets and bites enemies, I need more than that. And I think the best way to get more than that is to get the bee and then to get the pufferfish. That way, if I get overwhelmed, the pufferfish will always be there. It's gonna be the same combo of enemies, so I definitely wanna keep the anglerfish. I couldn't really play it over anyways. I think that right there is the best option. But it's gonna take a lot of effort. Look, the bee's already taking care of enemies I don't even see. Okay, let's try to help out a little bit. The bee definitely seems to hurt more too. But when things get really uncomfortable now, and it's just inevitable I'm gonna get hit, I might be able to do a really good pull with the, what's it called? Oh, 10 more shells. Sometimes it seems like the shells pay out a lot more here. So that's good to see. I mean, we've already gotten 2 golden shells so far in today's episode, or 10 minutes in, not even. Okay, so I just need to reveal everybody just like that, boom. Awesome. Let's just try to get rid of who we can. Maybe the bee can focus on that one. Oh geez. And then puffer. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so interesting, like 3 hits and then a bee hit seem to get him out. So definitely the bee hits harder than the snake does, which is good because it has a longer range. Yeah, the bee can actually take care of those 2 hit enemies in 1 hit. So that's pretty cool. Which means I just need Queen Bee all the way. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna try to make our way through hard mode. We have other challenges to focus on as well. Of course, we unlocked achievements or like trophies or I guess they're medals in this game. But no matter what, there are things you have to do, but they unlock you shells, which is probably the most important thing they could unlock you. So I'm happy about that. I don't think they achievements unlocked you anything in PvZ. They were just little things you could do. And it made you feel good, but beyond that. Okay, this is a problem. Pufferfish! I actually probably could have survived that. So it was a little bit of a waste of a pufferfish, especially with the huge wave of enemies approaching. Might take some damage, but I was able to survive till 3 health. So I think we've been making some pretty good choices so far. We've only gotten taken out once, and hopefully it stays to once. Okay then, let's get the snake and have him destroy you guys as much as we possibly can. Good, 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 that was fantastic. Come on.Got it. Get rid of that dude. I just gotta angle up the snake in whatever way is gonna be the most important. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reveal you 2, and I don't have to worry about it. Definitely try to get the quick win in there if I can. Awesome stuff. So we get ourselves up to 91 shells. Really glad to see. If we could get a couple hundred in this run, that'd be great, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay, so now we have some more difficult decisions to make. And I think the best decision to make here would definitely get a bee here. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think I should keep rolling out with that. I mean, the goldfish has been helpful. The anglerfish we need. I should have checked which enemies are coming up because that could have been helpful. Well, we're winging it. We'll find out what we go against, but double bees will be huge. So there's that, I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and try to reveal whoever we can with our sonar. I mean, of course, getting a firefly would be better, but we don't have a firefly option right now, so we'll get the firefly when we can. I wonder if there's an upgrade to the firefly. Probably not, but you never know. I mean, the snake still has a better, more reliable fire rate, so we do wanna try to hit dead on with the snake when we can, but a lot of the times that just isn't in range. So we're gonna try to get you, there we go. And then these guys can go crazy. Nice. Come on, one of you hit him, thank you. Oh geez, reveal this, and then turn the snake around. Come on, snake. There you go. Oh boy, we got ourselves a boss fight. It should just be the big boss bass, I think. Let's see, yes it is. Oh no. All right, we got the big boss bass. Come on, come on. This stuff sort of hurts, but also, if I angle this up just, okay, that's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to wait for the pufferfish to help me out here, because the pufferfish definitely will be able to, just like that. Okay, the only problem right now is a matter of fire rate, and I probably should have the snake focus on the little guys so that the bees can focus on the boss, because I'm trying to do the vice versa of that, and it's not really working out too well for me. Come on, boom, boom. Okay, well, that gave me another, once again, they give you tons of shells, which is really good. I need as many shells as I can get. Okay then, so that's very good. We get a couple hundred, oh, we don't get as much coins from that as we normally do. But maybe we always got 300 coins from him and I just don't remember it because he's an earlier game boss. We do get the Firefly if I wanna go that route. 800 plus 600 is 1200, so we could actually buy both of these and be okay. And I think that's what I wanna do. So let's go ahead, because the Firefly actually, oh, okay, no, that's not true. 800 plus 600 is 1400 because I'm a dingus. We could buy an extra life. They're only gonna get more expensive. So if we wanna do that, we might as well do it now. Okay, what enemies we have coming up? Some unfun things, but we should be able to handle it to a decent degree because we're gonna be on a ground level. The only thing is getting rid of those buildings is gonna be really difficult, but we'll do what we can. And we'll just do what we can as much as possible. Look at these civilians running. They don't even know what we've already done in a different lifetime, or maybe in this lifetime. I don't know what's more powerful, to be honest with you. Maybe the Firefly is. Maybe the Firefly should be our dedicated building destroyer right now. There we go. This seems like it's pretty good. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, of course, it's still supposed to be level or world 1. It's supposed to be relatively easy. I mean, I don't know how much it really succeeds in that idea. Come on, come on. You know what? We're gonna, okay, I was gonna say, we're gonna go back over there and pufferfish it if I need to. Here, let us have the bees help us. There you go. Got you guys, move it, move it, move it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. I mean, it is hard mode after all, so any amount of progress should be prided upon. Prided? I should be proud of it. Let's speak correctly. Okay, so we already have $1,000. I mean, if we get 1,500, we can buy an extra tentacle, which will be our 6th tentacle. That's pretty crazy to get by World 1. I mean, usually, oh boy, we weren't getting 8 tentacles, oh geez, until like World 3 or 4. Huge wave of enemies is approaching. It's good that I still have the pufferfish. I could get the bees ready to start destroying things. Oh, I guess the goldfish still does, you know, poop out coins even when she's on the floor like that. Okay, good to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and try to damage you up a little bit, mister. There we go. And then the range on the Firefly is so good. It does a lot of damage too. Well, at least compared to the snake at this rate. So I feel like I just need to focus on the Firefly too. Good range, in this level at the least, it does decent damage. Let's go ahead and destroy the building as quickly as we can with the help of the pufferfish because there's not really too many enemies coming in right now. Okay, looks like we got it. Now the bees can just destroy a couple more enemies. Awesome. Okay, so $1,425, over 100 shells. Everything's going well in our world. What do we got? Not bad, but at the same time, not too good. At this point, what do I wanna do? I mean, we learned from the last successful run we had on normal mode, our only successful run. Lobster claws really aren't as good as they seem to be. Maybe we could get a frog, but I feel like it might eventually bite us in the butt, and maybe just being frugal for now is what's gonna be in our best interest until we can afford more. I mean, maybe it'd be cooler to buy more continues, but I feel like eventually that's not gonna pay off because we're just not gonna have the money to continue forward. So I'm just gonna keep with what we have and see what ends up happening. Oh, that was really bad start. I was just like, I didn't really know how to handle it. I've never seen those guys start so quickly and so low to the ground. I should have just rolled away. I don't know what I was doing there. Anyways, destroying these buildings is super easy, so I'll do it. Especially since I can keep pretty far away with things right now with the bees and the Firefly. I got great distance. I might as well implore that as much as I can, but instead, I'm just full on dingus mode. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, I could really just stay a little bit farther from the building with this range, so it's good. Okay, this building's definitely gonna go down in a moment. I mean, I could, like, if I angle it just right, I think both bees will attack the building as well, which is pretty useful. So I definitely could have destroyed that quicker, but we're fine, we're fine. Already about to break 2,000 coins, so at this rate I could be able to, oh wow, that was really easy. We might actually be able to buy a tentacle and then the extra, like an extra tentacle and then a DNA. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, if I could hang around for a little bit, try to get some extra people taken down, That'd be, ow, I didn't even sink and see you. What is wrong with me? I don't know, I got these good situations and I ruin them. All right, we're saving up shells to buy cool stuff because we have 119. Very cool. And here, the only problem is that I'm not getting very good options. I would say, yeah, like push you over there. And then since I'm trying to stay frugal, but like, you know, effective, because I would love to get like queen bees, even though I have the black mamba just sitting at me right there. Can't really do anything, he's just sitting and looking at me. Whoa, okay, yeah, we got the boss. I forgot, I was like, whoa, what is that? Giant thing at the bottom. So hopefully it'll finally unlock that shield, the double shielded sub, because we've seen that in Endless Ocean, but it didn't unlock it in our compendium, I guess because Endless Ocean doesn't count for that kind of stuff, which is a bummer. But we're just gonna keep going. We should be able to get New York done. And we have more arms or more tentacles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Okay, so here's you. The only thing, the bees don't reliably attack the shielded subs. Like they really aren't doing a good job with that. I mean, I could just wait until they get too close for comfort and then just go for them. Here, come on. Thank you. I need to be careful for the little flying snakes because these guys have been giving me a weird amount of trouble. Okay, so I just need to turn around and focus on these guys a little bit. Ready, set, boom. Okay, that was better than nothing. I really don't use the pufferfish too much. But man, crazy difficult enemies to start off everything with, I can say that much. Okay, we had the butcher who we're gonna go in with 1 health. I mean, I had defeated the butcher before with relative ease, and I think with the firefly? Ah, fresh meats. That's what it sounded like he said. Didn't realize the butcher talked, but I guess it makes sense, he's the butcher. Okay, we'll do what we can here. I'm so far able to handle it. I just need to get the firefly lined up appropriately. Oh, that was close enough? That like barely hit him. All right, lesson learned, I'm off the game. Okay, so we can get another bee. The bee strat is real right now, it's awesome. We'll go ahead and get the snail shell and I will leave it with that. Same enemies? Looks like it. We have full health and a snail shell. I think we can handle it. I think it'll be just fine. Let's try it. We look so ridiculous. But the snakes are an easy thing to replace, as you can see. Oh, and we get a treasure chest right away? Let's go ahead and get rid of that one shielded dude. I think that'll be useful. And then when things get a little nasty, just like that, I back up. Try to get rid of this treasure chest. Got it. Can the bees, yep, get that. Bees got that bird, the robo bird. Okay, so there's that done. Just try to get you. And what do we got going on now? Nice, okay. So, we are actually staying financially pretty well here, mostly because we haven't been given an array of options. So maybe that'll just be a continuous thing until we earn up 8,000 coins to get the black mamba. I don't know, maybe we'll hit the lottery and we'll get like 5 black mambas. I mean, I don't think it would be as good as getting all bees still, but I can dream, right? Okay, just gotta be careful. One thing you gotta keep in mind is that you can actually roll against the butcher, and he's continuously backing up. So I know that if I stay right here, he can't possibly hit me in the way that he's trying to. But one thing that might be helpful is if I get really close, I can like wait for the boom, just like that. That's exactly what I was looking for. That was pretty good. So far, once again, we're used to way more difficult bosses in this, and this guy, even though it's hard mode, isn't too bad. Okay, get right here. The biggest, really, that hit me? Maybe his hitbox is larger in hard mode. Maybe his head is bigger. That'd be such a challenge, just having like a big head mode in this game, seeing how that's most of your character. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we got him. Let's try to destroy all of his friends coming in as well. Got it. But yeah, I think that wasn't too bad. We got 5 coins there. I think we get more coins if we beat a boss without getting damage. That sort of seems to be the case. Regardless, doesn't matter to me now. We're just gonna go ahead and try to angle this up so that we're like that. Everybody else is going ahead and destroying stuff. And then, boom, gotcha. You 2 little airplanes aren't gonna do nothing to me. The Statue of Liberty is going down, hard mode or not. Okay, awesome. So we got 2,000 coins almost. We got the Statue of Liberty destroyed, and World 1 is complete, mission 1. I'm super happy about that. So we have what, 125 shells. Oh, will we get the mini game? Yes, we will. That is very good. because once again, we're just gonna be farming up more shells, which the end game of all of this, of course, is the complete hard mode. But beyond that is to get as many shells as we can, because A, that'll make hard mode easier, and B, it'll make Endless Ocean a little bit more plausible. So I think the best thing I can get if I do earn up a lot of shells here is to get a higher amount of cash, but we'll have to see what our options are and how many shells we have, because that'll be another big thing. Because I used to buy things in a pattern where it would give me the most health, because of course if you buy a certain amount of things, you'll get more health. I don't wanna do that anymore, because I now realize that for all the game modes I wanna play, it doesn't matter because you start with 3 health anyway. So that's sort of a bummer. I've been, buying things in a certain pattern that might not be helpful for the actual gameplay, but more for getting more health, because that was the most important part of it, is having enough health to survive. But now I know better, and I will try to spend my shells accordingly. Okay, you know what, can we oh, that's sort of not cool though, because other things start falling, but apparently they don't. This is so bizarre. Oh, come on, that's a really stinky ability for this mini game. In general, when we're actually playing, that'll be great, but in this mini game, it's stinky because it messes me up and then ended up making me lose more shells. So, come on. All right, let's go ahead and get a couple here. I mean, at the end of the day, we're still getting more shells than we're losing, which is none, so it's worth my time. Oh, we're gonna get hit. Well, I made that worse than it had to be, that's for sure. We can freeze things again, but I feel like it just makes things more confusing. Like if things weren't still falling, it would be fine, but things are still falling, and that's what makes it tough. Got it, got it. Okay, so we got 161. We'll get a couple more for completing the level. We'll get 160 something, you guys know that. Ooh, options, which we had enough for the starfish, but we don't. Maybe we should try the snapping turtle? Because it does block bullets, but I mean, when's the last, like there really aren't too many bullets to block right now. I mean, it might be helpful. I'll try it. We'll get the coral and I'll see what enemies. It's nothing that's gonna shoot bullets this time. It's so far out though. I wasn't expecting it to be that huge. Ridiculous. We'll continue on through the City Opera House as much as I possibly can, see what we can get done, because we do have underwater sections here, so maybe the snapping turtle will actually prove to be worth it. That way I don't have to use the pufferfish right away when things get really uncomfortable, but right now the bees are gonna get most things done, which is great. But we will have sharks to deal with soon enough, and they circle around you just like some of the other enemies do, and that'll make it very uncomfortable. Snapping turtle will be great then. Snapping turtles are creepy, because they snap at you, I don't wanna be bit. I don't wanna be bit by nothing. I mean, that's why sort of Octageddon here is a little creepy. His jagged teeth are not fun to look at. Anyways, we do have 2 extra hits we can take with the coral, which is fantastic. Definitely worth it. So we'll have the snapping turtle try to go for you. Never mind. The bees are gonna hog all the glory, which I can't complain about. But quickly we've started gotten a bit of like things going on here that have been incredibly helpful. So I can't wait to continue with hard mode. I think that maybe we could, given the right circumstances and luck and just decent playing, if I could get some decent playing, we might actually be able to get to the end, especially now that we have like more shells and stuff, that we've purchased like more headgear. Like we only have 3 health, but we now have shells that'll give us 4 health, bringing our health up to 7. So as long as I play competently, and understand that we're on hard mode and I have to take careful attention to things, I think we'll be fine, because I destroyed the final boss a couple episodes ago without too much strife. I mean, we had a good amount of health. Now that I know his patterns very well too, that's gonna make it easier. Okay, so let's do what we can. Snapping turtle, gotcha. Wait, that's not enough. Oh gosh, I got scary. Okay, huge wave of enemies are approaching. If that happens again, I gotta use the pufferfish. I do not wanna take unnecessary damage with my coral. My wonderful, wonderful coral. What's weird about the coral is it doesn't even look like a drawn image. It looks like a picture of coral. Unlike everything else in the game, I think it's just really well drawn, and the coloring is just sort of nice, but it looks like an actual picture of coral. I don't know, it's weird. It also sort of looks like a brain. Okay, we got it. How many shells is that gonna give us? Probably just 5 more. So I'm gonna skip it. While it would be nice to have a porcupine, I don't think it's really useful in this current stage. I think we should continue forward. Let's see what enemies, whoa, that is new. This is the super speedy sub. So it's good I have the porcupine, not the porcupine, but the spike because I might need to like pull that real quick if the situation calls for it. We'll find out. Oh boy, yeah! Come on, that's super speedy, what do you know? Wow, we're almost at 200 shells though, that's good. But holy cow, Spike wasn't even in a good position for that. I just need to rely on this right here, but luckily we had, oh, just barely timed that well. That is so scary. Luckily we had the coral to help us, Aaron. This could be really tough. This could be a really tough round. We're actually pretty far into it already. So either the snapping turtle or the firefly needs to help me there. Oh, just like that, the 2 for 1. That was awesome. That was perfectly lucky. Okay, just destroy what I can here. Okay, I got rid of that, that's good. We have over 2,000 coins. We got like a lot we can work with here. I'm just trying to be ready for that super speedy sub because I know it's gonna pop up and I gotta be ready for it or I'm gonna get hit. All right, 182 shells now, pretty cool. A super huge wave is about to pop up, I think. We'll find out. Oh boy. Oh boy. So much is going on here. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, darn it. I tried to pull out Spike and I wasn't able to. I'm sure more of those guys are gonna start popping up when a huge wave of enemies starts approaching. Come on, we can do this. I believe in myself. I believe in Octageddon here and all of our tentacle friends. Ready? Got it, that was good. That one definitely, of course, when it moves in from the left or right side of the screen, we have more of an advantage than if it moves in from the top or bottom, because you have more screen space than if it comes in from the top or bottom. So that's why I was able to handle that one pretty well. A lot of shells for that one, I deserve it too, that was tough. Okay, with over $3,000, I can get myself a queen bee. I will take it. I'm gonna put it here. And I feel like while the snapping turtle's helpful, if I could go the 5B strategy, that'd be huge. Or I could just finally, I might have to get rid of the goldfish just because, you know, we're in that situation. Because if I get 5Bs, whoa, okay, I forgot about Megapede. Oh no. I keep on freaking out when I see the bosses. Even though they're to be expected, I forget about them. This will be our last round of the day probably. Okay, Queen Bee's gonna be so helpful, it's awesome. But I think I don't know if we need 5 normal bees or if we just need 5 bees of any type for the medal. I hope it's 5 bees of any type so we could actually have like 3 or 4 normal bees and then like a queen bee or 2, and that would count. That would be really appreciated. So we'll have to find out. I think having a bee on the other side though is gonna be really helpful. I feel like if we were to get another tentacle in here, maybe I'd put it between the bee and the snapping turtle, and then it'd probably be another bee. All bee strat, it always works. All right, I was gonna make sure that the queen bee is the one that's facing the most enemies because she can shoot 2 instead of 1. So that's a pretty big deal. All right, there we go, we got that. Lots of cash coming in, which is fantastic. A large enemy is approaching, which honestly, this guy is best dealt with the bees, I think, more than anything else. So I'm glad to have this situation going on right now, especially when he starts surrounding us a bit more. I mean, if he gets too close, we can even use Spike, just like that. I mean, honestly, that didn't do as much as I was hoping. Maybe I should have waited until he was in more pieces, because it's getting a little scary. Okay, hold on. I just need the bees to do their thing and I need to angle up the snapping turtle. Got it. There's none that are too close. If we could just stall out and just try to survive until Spike is available, or that could happen. Got him, okay, come on. Oh, that is so baloney. Come on, hit him again. Got him. Okay, so we got a couple hundred coins there. We got a couple more shells. I don't care how many, but we broke 200, which is pretty good. Oh my gosh, we have the T-Rex. That is so cool, but I don't really have any proper space for him. I mean, I could actually, with how I'm using the, oh, but I spend all of my money. It'd be worth it. T-Rex, look at that thing. Well, we got lots and lots to deal with as we make our way onto the ground of Sydney, but we're not gonna be worrying about that now. We'll be worrying about that on the next episode of Octageddon. If you just put a video, make sure you comment T-Rex Zebra so that you watch the end and that you're a Zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now, or by subscribing and join the Zebra Herd. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, bye-bye.